help them out, guys.
John George is building up the Motor City by tearing it down, one blighted block at a time.
Our goal is to save the world, and we're starting with Detroit.
Working with a roving cast of volunteers and Mayor Dave Bing, who's vowed to tear down 10,000 abandoned houses, George is clearing a 14-block area to build an urban farm. The concept is simple. Every home that's torn down raises the value of the neighboring occupied homes. With a population that's dwindled from 1.8 million in the 1950s to roughly 700,000 now, Detroit has got a housing supply problem.
Well, there's no real estate market, right, largely speaking, in Detroit. And what we're trying to do is focus on creating more of a supply and demand for housing. And the only way to do that is to get rid of the excessive amount of inventory that we have.
It's working, with U.S. housing prices showing their biggest gains in years and the Motor City's auto industry posting major gains. Detroit is outpacing the nation. Prices here are on the rise, but city officials say thousands more houses like this need to come down before Detroit's housing market comes back up to its former glory. There's a safety issue here, too. Every fire trap the city tears down leaves one less black market bazaar for gangs to operate out of.
You just find a house like this one right here, it's not abandoned. But to go in there, you just take over. It's yours now. And the city won't come do nothing because they're scared. If you tear down the houses, where they gonna go?
The answer, these demolition teams hope, is they'll make room for newcomers lured by Detroit's falling crime rate and housing prices.
You can come to Detroit, and for $10,000 or $15,000, you can move into a house that's ready to be occupied by a family. If you were to spend $30,000 or $40,000 or $50,000, you could purchase a property that's nearing mansion status.
Rebuilding the Motor City remains a project to be measured in years rather than months, but these demolition teams say it starts one block at a time. John Hendren, Al Jazeera, Detroit.